Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Incredible Journeys, Discovery, Adventure, Danger, and Endurance by Leveson Wood. Welcome to your Out of Africa, a journey into the unknown chapter. As you know, you can always reference back to these chapters whenever you need to for your own learning, and also when you're going through the novel study questions. It's always easy. Now, please can I remind you that they are all labelled, and also all the links are available following the little link a link page that I've added to Class Dojo. Please can I also remind you that you are more than welcome to pause any of these teaching points throughout this whole session. If you need to pause, maybe just rewind back over a chapter, even if you want to just put me on mute and you can read these yourself. I can always even zoom in a little bit further for you. There you go. So we're going to read today's chapter, which is Out of Africa, a journey into the unknown. So as you can see here, they're all laid out slightly different. So I'm going to read this little section, and then I'll read you each of these here as well. Humans are capable of incredible things. I've walked 6,400 kilometers through Africa, travelled 8,000 kilometers around the Arabian Peninsula, and hiked to 2,700 kilometers length of the Himalayas. But this is nothing compared to the feats of exploration of the very first people to live on Earth. 2 million years ago, our ancestors, very early species of humans with names like Homo erectus, evolved in Africa, but began to walk out of the continent, hunting and living in caves along the way. Every day was a battle for survival as they struggled to keep warm and safe and to find food. It took hundreds of thousands of years for people to populate the whole world. Meanwhile, the species Homo erectus evolved into Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors. Incredibly, most people alive today are related to just one Homo sapien family who left Africa around 125,000 years ago. Their descendants, who roamed around the world with no equipment, were the first real explorers. This map shows what the Earth looked like around about 18,000 years ago, during the middle of the Ice Age. So here it says 30 to 15,000 years ago. Our ancestors crossed a land bridge that used to link Asia and North America. They survived by eating fruits, nuts, seeds, and vegetables. They also hunted wild and ferocious animals like the saber-toothed tigers and mastodons, eating the meat and wearing the animal fur. As you can see here, it now shows number 7. Fossils of the ancient creatures they ate have been found all over the world. A fossilized mastodon was even discovered under a motorway in San Diego, USA. And as you can see here, it now shows South America. 30,000 years ago, humans reached South America. Every day was a fight for survival, and keeping warm was often the hardest battle. Eventually, they discovered fire, and life changed forever. Hearths have been found in ancient houses at Pedra Verde in Brazil, and those very early fires. As you can see here, then this is like a 2-page spread, ladies and gentlemen. So usually it'd be over both sides of the book. So that's what it says 5, 2, 1, 3. Sorry about that. So it started here 60,000 years ago. Our Homo sapien ancestors started moving out of Africa towards Arabia in modern day Asia. They then travelled for thousands of years. Early humans lived in forests like the apes they evolved from. But as time went on, they lived in all kinds of places: trees, caves, and even huts made of reeds, bones, wood, straw, and animal skin. So this is linking to last term's, Spring 1's, work all about evolution and inheritance. So we can easily link those in some of these keywords, such as evolution, and those things will really be recapping on those skills. Then you have here 50,000 years ago, the first humans made their own weapons and stones to hunt animals and build homes. Some very early tools have been discovered in Yamano in China. And then it's 40,000 years ago, early humans moved into Europe in Lascaux in France. You can see cave paintings which are 24,000 years old. They suggest that our ancestors decorated their homes in beautiful art. So you can see here, oh, look, there's 4 and 9, as you do. 60 to 40,000 years ago, our ancestors travelled to Australia from Southeast Asia, but no one is really sure how. Historians think they may have used bamboo rafts like this illustration here. Imagine that, travelling across the sea on bamboo rafts. I wonder how you'd all feel travelling across the sea. I don't think it would be particularly safe to travel across the sea on a bamboo raft. And then it says, at the time, early people were walking out of Africa. Antarctica was covered in an enormous ice sheet. Humans didn't reach Antarctica until the 19th century. And then, as you can see here, it's got a key with ice sheets, land bridges that used to exist. So it breaks it down for you all here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our chapter for this one. And as you can see here, it is over 2 pages. So usually you might need to scroll down and come back to them. As well as that, you can see here that it is a little bit of a weird numbered system. So I am sorry about that. But I hope that you've enjoyed this chapter about Africa. And if there is any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Bye.